So today we're going to be looking at pure mathematics paper 2. So I know that on the dashboard we're seeing with mechanics, but you have to know that in paper 2 of the advanced level pure mathematics, the same questions that are under mechanics are the same questions that are under statistics. So I'm going to be handling this paper 2 both for mechanics and statistics. Is that okay? So the questions are the same. Paper 2, the questions are the same. It's in paper 3 that we have a different set of question based on your specialty. So we're starting now with pure mathematics paper 2, June 2025 of the Cameroon GCE. And our duration is 3 hours. We have it here, 3 hours. So, and fully marks will be obtained for answering all the questions. We have that, and then don't forget that we're starting each question on a fresh page. So ensure you start each of your questions on a fresh page. And let's get started. So question number one says, when the polynomial p of x, where p of x is equals to 2 to the 2 into x cubed plus a into x squared plus bx minus 12 is divided by 3 plus x, the remainder is 18. Given that x plus 1 is a factor of p, find the values of the constants a and b. Factorize p of x completely. So we're going to find the values of the constants a and b. And we'll look back. So we it's a polynomial now. Yes, we know that it's a polynomial. So we know that it's a polynomial and the remainder theorem. So we know the remainder theorem. Let me get the pen. Good. So don't forget we have a remainder theorem now. Oh, this pen. Oh, yeah. The remainder theorem. Okay, from the remainder theorem, when p of x is divided by x plus 3, it means that the remainder the remainder is equals to 18. This means that if x plus 3 is equated to 0, then x will be equals to negative 3. So in the polynomial p of negative 3, the remainder will be equals to 18. Okay, now that we've had that, let's continue. So we know that x, when x plus 3 is the divisor, we have our remainder as 18. It means that if x will definitely be equals to negative 3, equate this to 0, you get the value of x. The value of x is negative 3. So we have p of negative 3. That's p of negative 3. The remainder will give us a remainder of 18. Hence, where's our p of x? Remember our p of x. Our p of x to be 2 into x cubed plus a into x squared plus b into x minus 12. So we know that already, and then that's saying that when x is equals to negative 3, our remainder is 18. So x will be negative 3, so that will be 2, x will be negative 3 cube plus a, x is negative 3 square plus b, x is negative 3, that's negative 3 minus 12 is equals to 18. We have that already. So this would be 54, that is negative 54 plus negative 3 square is going to be is 9, that's 9a, then minus 3b minus 12 is equals to 18. And when we simplify further, we'll have we're going to have 9a minus 3b is equals to 84. And simplifying further, 3 can divide all of this. So we are going to have 3a minus b is equals to 28. And this will be our equation 1. So what equation 1 when we use um, x plus 3 as the divisor, giving a remainder of 18. This will give us equation 1. So we need to have a simultaneous equation here so that we can find the values of the constants a and b. So we know that this will give us x plus 3 is giving us a remainder of 18. So in the equation, they said it also has a factor. It's a factor that will give it 0. I know that when the number is divided by its factor, the remainder is 0. So let me go to the equation again. The question says that given that x plus 1 is a factor of p of x, don't forget x plus 1 is a factor of p of x, and then x plus 3, the remainder is 18. So I've already done this part. This is what we've already handled this task. The remainder is 18. And then we know that x plus 1 is a factor. If x plus 1 is a factor of p of x, means that the remainder is going to be equal to 0. So let's do the other side. So we've done the first equation. I'll keep the first equation here. 3a minus b is equals to 28. This is our first equation. I'll just keep it here for now. And then in the factor theorem, we know that the remainder is 0. And then they said x plus 1 is a factor. It means that it gives us a remainder of 0. The remainder is going to be 0. If this is a factor, it means that we have to find the value of x. So the value of x will be x plus 1 is equals to 0. That's why finding the value of x also, x will be equals to negative 1. X equals negative 1. It means that is in p of negative 1, our remainder is equals to 0. So we're going to have p of x is equals to that's back to our original equation, 2 times x cubed plus a of x square plus b of x minus 12. What's the remainder is going to be 0. So this part, what is in this x plus 1 and x plus 2, this x plus 1 and x plus 3. When you are finding the value of x, you are equating it to 0. But when you are fitting the polynomial, you are using its remainder, you're equating it to its remainder. Don't forget. When you're using the divisor, you're equating it to 0. When you're fitting the value, they're equating to 0, so I get the value of x. And when you're fitting in the polynomial, you use the divisor, take the rule. Okay, I'll write it down. I'll write it down here. Where do I write it down? Okay, I'll write it down. So we have x is negative 1 now. So that's negative 1 is equals to 2 into negative 1 cube plus a into negative 1 squared plus b into negative 1 minus 12 is equals to 0. And this will give us negative 1 cube is negative 1 times 2, negative 2 plus a minus b minus 12 is equals to 0. And this will give us a minus b to be equal to 14. So a minus b is equal to 14. And this is our equation 2. So I hope you have seen the simultaneous equation that we were talking about. So we're having this our first equation, and this will be our second equation. So I'll clear the board and write the first equation and second equation down. So the first equation we had, remember, is 3a minus b is equals to 28. That's equation 1. Now our second equation is a minus b is equals to 14. That's equation 2. Good, that's equation 2. So in all of this, if we multiply, you're seeing if we okay, let's make a subject of formula. So in equation 2, we will make a subject of the formula and substitute in equation 1 since it's that. So we'll use make A solve the formula. So from equation 2, we'll make A solve the formula. So this equation 2, we'll make A solve the formula. So from equation 2, that's from equation 2, A is going to be 14 minus B. And then we'll substitute in equation 1. So if A is 14 minus B, it means that 3A now, that's 314 minus B is equals to 28. And this will give us 42, 3A minus B. Okay, when this crosses the opposite sign is plus, because A, when negative B crosses the opposite side, it becomes plus. So this is plus here, and this is plus here. So this is 42 plus 3B minus B is equals to 28. And this is giving us that's 42 plus 2B, giving us 42 plus 2B is equals to 28. So we're having a set where we have 2B minus 14. And to conclude, we know that B, 2 minus 14 will make B solve the formula. If we're making B solve the formula, then B is going to be equals to 7. This is now B is equals to 7. Okay. B is equals to negative 7. B will be negative 7 because let me see. 2B 42 will come into the other side. So 28 minus 42 is negative 14. Negative 14. So this is going to be negative 7. So B is negative 7. And then back to our equation. So we'll substitute the value of B in equation 2. So we have B is negative 7. So A minus B is equals to 14. So A minus negative 7 is equals to 14. And then this will be A plus 7 is equals to 14. Then A is going to be equals to 14 minus 7. So at the end of the day, A is equals to 7 because 14 minus 7 is 7. So we've had our value of A and B now. So at the end of the day, B is equals to negative 7 and A is equals to 7. So I've had that. So B is equals to negative 7 and A is equals to 7. So that's it. That's it. Let's do a question 2. What was question 2 saying? So I done with A. We say find the values of A and B. So A is equals to 7 and B is equals to negative 7. Good, good, good. And then for the B part, we have to factorize P of X completely. Factorizing out P of X completely. Let's okay, and then question number 1 sub 2. It said we should find the set of real values of K for which the roots of the quadratic equation are real and distinct. So the roots of the quadratic equation are real and distinct. Let's not forget that. So back to the drawing board. We're going to have an equation. This is the equation that we were given. x square plus kx plus 3 plus k is equals to 0. For groups to be real and distinct, it means that the determinant must be greater than 0. And what is the determinant? It means this is what I'm saying here. This is what they're telling us. It means that b square, where is it? B square, it means b square minus 4ac must be greater than 0. And we know the coefficient of x square is a, coefficient of x is b, yeah, and then this does not have any x attached to it. So all of this like that is c. So we express it in that term. So b is going to be 1 minus 4 into a. A is 1 now, coefficient of x square is 1. Then c is 3 plus k. All of this is greater than 0. So if when we b is k, b is k, so this is k here, sorry, b square, b is k, coefficient of x is k. So this is k, and then we'll have this is what, if we simplify, we're going to get b square, k square, square, since it's b is k, then b square of k square, k square minus 12 minus 4k is greater than 0. And then is there a number that can multiply to give 12 and add to give negative 4? Yes. And those numbers are 6 and is it those numbers are negative 6 and positive 2. But let's just do the quadratic formula way. So the quadratic formula, using the quadratic formula, we're going to have x is equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac. All of this will be divided by 2a. So from here, we know that negative b is, because this is a quadratic now, this is also a quadratic, this is k square. So in this expression, we can also say that this is a, this is b, and this is c. So let me write it down in a way that we'll see clearly. It will be k square minus 4k minus 12 is greater than 0. If you express this as a quadratic formula, it will be negative b is already negative 4, plus or minus square root of b square, negative 4 square, minus 4 into 1 into negative 12. All of this divided by 2 into 1. So when you simplify, you're going to have k to be equals to 2, or k be equals to negative 6. So the critical is equals to negative 6. And then since the inequality is greater than 0, since the inequality is greater than 0, the values are outside the root, because it's a real and distinct now. It means that it's greater than 0. Since it's real and distinct, it means that the values are outside the root. making it to be making our answer. This is our answer. Making our answer to be here. Home bracket k is an element of the real numbers where k is less than -2 union with k is greater than 6. So it's outside the roots. That's why k is less than -2 and k is greater than 6 because it's real and distinct. So this is our answer here. Let's go to question number 2. When it loads, the interface looks like this. So you can start watching you can start watching the course, you can move to any instance of the course, and you can also change the speed of the course. Change the speed, and that's it. And you can move to the next part of the course, the next part of the course, the next part of the course, and so on and so forth. And not to forget, you can also ask a question. Click on this button, you ask a question, and when you click here, you can answer the questions that others have asked. So that's it with the navigation. And then let's go to paying for a course. So I'm on class gate right now, and I want to pay for a course. So as we did before, you click on the search icon. Let me highlight. Click on the search icon. I'm already signed in. So as usual, it's mathematics that we are searching for. So mathematics and search. You can click enter or search. Now you want to specify the country. The country is Cameroon, and we search. So these are all the mathematics courses in Cameroon. What we do immediately what you do is, okay, this is for the paid course. So for the free course, we've had another video. For this course, add to cart. As the item be added to cart, you can see from here if the item has been added to cart. So it has not yet been added to cart. I will refresh the page. Click on add to cart. Okay, not yet. I don't I don't know why I keep refreshing it. I'll refresh and click on add to cart again. It doesn't refresh from here because you can always see it from the card icon. It says remove from card, but it hasn't been added to card. Add to card. It has been added to card. So it's like you do it 3 times. I don't know, but it has been added to card. We'll try to fix it. Click. You saw I clicked on the whole runner. You can also click on the card icon. It doesn't matter. Now let's proceed to check out. Proceed to check out, and the phone number, you write your phone number and pay for the course. So it will take a while, but you will see the pop-up on your phone. You dial your pin, and after dialing your pin, you just wait a while. The interface will change. Immediately you dial your pin, you wait for a while, the interface has changed. So see, the payment has been successful. Click here, payment has been successful. You can download your receipt. But what I want us to know is after paying, we go to our enrolled courses. Hmm? You see, this is a course we paid for. This is a course we paid for. So you can start the course, and that will be it. So it will take a while for the course to load. For now, I want to remind you that whenever you uploaded this course, just download it. So download the app so that you can have access to all these lectures offline. Is that okay? So I'm advising everybody to download the ClassGate app, go to Google and search ClassGate. The link will be in the description, link to the other app will be in the description below, the link to the course will be in the description below. It's going to load as usual. The interview is going to load. So let's just, I'll say goodbye when it loads. So it's loaded. This is our mathematics course, just one lecture. So this is it. You can, we are watching the course, and that will be it. So you can ask questions and all of that. That's all for today. So please like and subscribe and share this video to your friends. Thank you so much.